And we're live.
And he's not the host. I am this week. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Classic. It is Thursday night. I decided to write this classic, and Rue was like, yeah, sure, I'm busy. I got stuff to do, and it's a little earlier, so it's 7 o'clock because it helps me. Yeah. Hey, Garth. How you doing? So, today, quick introduction. Malcolm, usually running these, but playing today. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Just need a win. I haven't had a win in Classic in ages.
Well, we shall see how that goes today with my writings. Jeremy, seen you once or twice around. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I missed winning my second classic last time on the last question, so I'm trying to get a little bit back, you know.
I know that pain. It is tough, but maybe today we'll see what happens. We'll go right below you, Brian. How you doing today? You ready for this one?
It's great to be here. Last time the classic was the quizzes world back in December, and I'm looking forward to being with you over here.
Rivalry already in the making today. For anyone in the chat, I will not be able to put anything up because I only have a private chat because I don't run this stuff. Jonathan, been a little bit since I've seen you on stream. Been a little while. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Unfortunately, I'm in the middle of this rivalry sandwich on screen, but it's been okay. I mean, since we're telling anecdotes of the last time we were on here, someone got a perfect game the last time I was here. So I don't know if I'll be able to accomplish that, but it's great to be here with a great group.
Yes, going against perfect game, not much you can do. Good job, Jake, obviously.
Yeah.
But
of course.
Other than that, last but not least, Brian's rival, and apparently mine, because I can't be on a classic hosting or playing without you on here with me. Richie, how you doing today?
Yeah. Like while we're talking classic antidotes, my last win came. I think it beat somebody on here. I don't know who it was. Some guy might be hosting. It should be fun. I've been a while between drinks, so yeah, good. This is Jasper, by the way. He'll be coming with me.
Hi, Jasper. Richie, it's been great having you on here. We're going to kick one person out before this even starts, so thank you. But everyone out there, everyone knows the rules of Classic. Keep your hands on screen at all times, please. You will get 8 questions in round 1 of various different categories that are all of my choosing. You get it right, you get a point. At the end of round 1, we may or may not lose somebody. I'll decide how I'm feeling at that point and if people are enjoying what's happening.
That's true.
Can't argue that. Is everybody ready for question number 1?
Let's go.
Yep.
Bring it.
All right. Question number 1 in the category of thrillers. In what U.S. city do the events of the Nicolas Cage film Snake Eyes take place? I do feel slightly bad whenever there are people from other countries and it is a U.S. city question. It hurts me a little, but I didn't know who was on here when I wrote this, so I can't do much about that. For that, I apologize. And I'm not good at keeping track of time. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm, name a U.S. city.
I hope this is a city, not the state. Philadelphia.
It is a city, and a great one at that. Jeremy.
I said Las Vegas.
And Richie.
I also said Las Vegas.
And Jonathan.
It's been a while since I've seen this. Las Vegas?
And Brian.
I just took against Los Angeles.
That is a dirty sweep. In testing, everyone said Vegas splits. Atlantic City. Malcolm was the closest. Split Atlantic City and Philadelphia, splitting where I live. So we will have no perfect rounds, which is good because guess who forgot to write a question for that? So we will move on to question number 2 in the realm of comic book movies. What superhero name does Chris D'Amico go by in Kick-Ass? Ooh. This looks like a little bit of a rough round so far. This is a fun movie. The second one not as good, but can't always win with sequels. What can you do? As I will sit here and attempt to banter with myself because that is how you have to do when you are hosting these, and also maybe to annoy the people around. Distractions. Deal with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Richie. And we will start with Jeremy.
Red Mist.
And Richie.
I just put the Sting. I didn't know.
That's a good name. Jonathan.
I haven't seen it in a long time since it came out. Sizzler.
Decent restaurant. Brian.
Red Mist.
And Malcolm.
Red Mist.
Red Mist is correct. The motherfucker was the second one, so thank you for not putting that on there. Although that would have been fun to make everyone say.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to move on to question number 3 in the realm of actors and actresses. In Bringing Out the Dead, who plays Mary Burke, a former junkie that Nick Cage's Frank Pierce befriends? This is the time that most of the people in testing started to realize there was a theme to this potentially April Fool's classic. That is clearly written by me. I'm sure someone in the chat has figured it out at this point.
I've already figured it out.
There you go. Come on, it's me. Did you expect anything less? I would have been disappointed if you did it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Richie.
I said Elizabeth Shue.
Jonathan.
Patricia Arquette.
Nah.
And Brian.
I took a guess Penelope Cruz.
And Malcolm.
I said Mary Steenburgen.
Also received that in testing. Jeremy.
I don't even know if this is the right name. Like Linda Florentino.
Not sure who that is, but you also could have the right name. I just might not know. Patricia Arquette is the correct answer. Patricia Arquette. Putting Jonathan on the board. And as we move on to question number 4 in the realm of directors. Who directed the 1990 film Wild at Heart? This is a interesting one. That is for sure. But a good one at that as well. But let's be honest. Every movie you're going to hear today is a good one. Because they all star Nicolas Cage. So
I haven't seen this. I'm looking for it.
it's pretty insane, but solid film. I'm pretty sure it's been like 10 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Jonathan, what do you got?
Okay, based on the soundtrack that I've heard from the movie, David Lynch.
And Brian.
I guess Richard Daughter.
And Malcolm.
Thank you, Video Drew, for making all the Patreon tiers David Lynch movies. David Lynch.
That would do it. Jeremy.
All right, I said Francis Ford Coppola.
Probably not a bad guess. And Richie.
David Lynch.
David Lynch is correct, which should just tell you that movie is a little bit batshit crazy. As we move on, another realm of rom-coms. What profession does Nick Cage's character Charlie Lang have in the film It Could Happen to You?
Ooh.
Because it could happen to you, which you could win this, you could lose this, you could play classic again at some point. It doesn't matter. Any of those things could happen to you, and I wish the best of luck to everybody. I'm sure people in the chat are like, please shut the hell up, but I can't see what you're saying, so I don't care.
You got to entertain, right?
I got to do something. I can certainly talk. That is not a problem. And we'll move 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we will go to Brian first.
I guess news reporter.
And Malcolm.
Just about every rom-com is about a lawyer itself.
Not a bad idea. Jeremy, what do you got?
It's a car salesman.
And Richie.
I had Malcolm's logic. Lawyer.
And Jonathan.
Police officer.
Police officer is correct. Cop, police officer, any of the above. Moving along. Category number. Well, question 6, category of fantasy sci-fi. That's the English way to say that. In The Sorcerer's Apprentice,
Oh, crap.
Jay Baruchel's Dave is a descendant of what famous individual? Jay Baruchel, big fan of him, great in Goon. And obviously, This Is the End, a classic of all time, which everyone should see at some point in the very near future. And obviously, the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. But that's animated. You don't get to see his face wandering around. Let's go down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to the top. Malcolm, what do you got?
I hope I didn't change it from the correct answer. I put King Arthur.
And Jeremy.
Said Merlin.
And Richie.
I also said Maryland.
And Jonathan.
I know it's not one of those two, so I'm not going to show you my answer.
Okay. And Brian.
Guess if I'm a magician, I put Houdini.
Merlin. Merlin is the correct answer. Context clues on that one. Yeah. Malcolm, I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark. You put Merlin down and erased it.
Yeah.
Always go with your gut. Go with your first thought. Except for those times when it's wrong. Question number 7 in movie release dates. That's a fun one. What year saw the release of the Nick Cage film Matchstick Men? Movie release dates, something I know absolutely nothing about. Apparently movies came out during certain years. For me, it's barely a decade I can figure out. But that is what it is.
Same here, man.
No. It's not like I'm giving out hints to anyone. Everyone knows I suck at movie release dates. Not a problem. My wife, though, shockingly good at it. I don't understand. Going off to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pence down, and we will go to Jeremy first.
I said 2001.
And Richie.
2004.
And Jonathan.
2003.
And Brian.
2005.
And Malcolm.
2003.
2003 is the
I did a Malcolm. I erased 3 and put 4.
Yeah, it's confusing one with another one that it may be brought up. I'm not sure.
Yes. Remember, go with your gut. Again, unless it's wrong. Last question in round number 1. We have no perfect rounds, so we're just going to go with this. Category is horror. What does the unknown source of static cause people to do specifically in the 2017 film Mom and Dad?
I've seen this one.
Okay.
There we go. Got some people on that one. I like it.
Can you repeat the question?
I certainly can. Hold on. Let me go back. All right. In category of horror, as your first repeat, what does the unknown source of static specifically cause people to do in the 2017 film Mom and Dad? I love when you ask a question, everyone just laughs because either they just like, what the hell is this movie? Or it sounds like me running a Bill classic, basically. Whatever. It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea. Sorry, Bill. Love you, but your classics are batshit.
Yeah, I kind of want to check out this movie.
This movie is great. I will not lie. It is part of the Cage Renaissance of the past few years. 5, 4.
I'm going to go with another
3,
horror.
2, and 1. I believe we are at Richie. What do you guess?
Couldn't remember totally, but I just said kill.
And Jonathan.
I just put sleep.
And Brian.
I put Killer Friends.
And Malcolm.
I just put Get Pregnant.
Wow. All right. That's a movie. And Jeremy.
I like that.
It makes parents kill their kids.
That is what I was looking for. I made sure to put specifically in there. It makes their parents kill their kids, is what it does. And that is the end of round 1. The scores I have right now, I have Jonathan in the lead with 4. Malcolm and Jeremy. Yes, Malcolm and Jeremy with 3. Richie with 2. Brian with 1. However, let's everyone stay because we'll kick 2 out in the last round because this is fun. I like asking Nick Cage questions, and I'm enjoying this. So
check out Mom and Dad.
Yes, absolutely. Check out Mom and Dad. Movie's insane and awesome. Selma Blair is great as well. So round 2 works like this. It is the category round. I have 5 categories plus a secret category. Who could that be about? I have no idea. So, Jonathan, I have a wheel here. You are in the lead. Please pick 2 numbers for me, please, from 1 through 8.
Let's go 5 and 6.
5 and 6. Okay. Malcolm, let me try to make math here. Since you are helping me host and everything, you get to pick 2, even though you are tied.
7 and 8.
Okay, you're making this super easy for me. Jeremy, I apologize. You are tied with Malcolm, but he's running this, so you pick one.
4.
4, okay. And Richie, anything between 1 and 3.
Okay, 2.
Okay, had to split the difference and make this difficult. Got it. Brian, 1 or 3?
3.
Cool. So, number 1 is the secret category. Here is the wheel. I have no idea if you will be able to see this. It has been primed because I guess we do that. That's a thing. So, ooh, you can see it. That's nice.
I like that wheel.
Come on. What do we got? 8.
8.
Malcolm gets to pick. I will give you your categories now because I forgot to do it beforehand. Again, for anyone who doesn't know, Malcolm, mainly, you should know, but the secret category is worth 2 points apiece. Here are your categories for round number 2. It is batshit cage, romantic cage, peak cage, Oscar-worthy cage, action cage, and, of course, the secret category of I don't know.
This is the best classic ever.
Just because I'm curious to see what's the secret category about cage will be, so I'm going to go secret category.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
so happy you did that. All right. Secret category, 2 points per question in the round of Audrey Hepburn. Fooled all of you.
Yes!
Audrey Hepburn.
Yes!
Oh, good news.
Yes! Thank you.
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
I mean, I've seen a few of them. So
Hey, she is the best actress of all time, my favorite. So here we go. 4 questions in the realm of Audrey Hepburn. What are the drugs hidden in the film Wait Until Dark? This movie is fantastic, and also all these are my 4 favorite Hepburn movies, basically. So they'll give you a little clue into what I enjoy that she's in. She's great. If you haven't seen Audrey Hepburn movies, watch the whole catalog. It's probably a few that suck, but she doesn't. All right. We will move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to make my life easy. Malcolm, we're just going to start with you.
Coffin?
Interesting. Jeremy.
Was it a doll?
And Richie.
I had no idea. I said purse.
Okay. John.
Maybe a doll. I put an oven.
And Brian.
I put pillows.
It was a doll.
Yeah.
Drugs were hidden in a doll. Again, great movie. Alan Arkin, fantastic in it. Moving on. Question number 2 in Audrey Hepburn, full to all of you. In Sabrina, how does Sabrina attempt to kill herself after finding David romancing another woman? This movie is a gem. The grandfather is by far the best character in this movie. Hilarious. Apparently, my wife has watched the remake and told me if I enjoy Audrey Hepburn's, do not watch the remake. So I probably will. Maybe one day in boredom, but is what it is. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
That is a repeat from Malcolm. Not a problem. In Sabrina, how does Sabrina attempt to kill herself after finding David romancing another woman? David, you son of a bitch. How could you? The amount of times in these movies, like, people are just like, oh, Audrey Hepburn's just kind of meh looking. Like, come on, old movies. You got to at least try to change the face or something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy, on to you.
Oh, it's a carbon monoxide poisoning, like with a car.
And Richie.
I just put drown in bathtub.
And Jonathan.
Okay, this is very specific. So I put turn on the car engine in the garage as she breathes in the exhaust fumes.
Very specific. Well done. Brian.
I just guess hang herself.
And Malcolm.
Yeah, I remember the scene now. I just ended up going hanging.
Yep, carbon monoxide poisoning, or the incredibly specific answer of locked herself in the garage while turning on cars and all that. That is the correct answer. It is an excellent movie. Very good. Very funny. Moving on. Question number 3 in Hepburn. In Charade, Hepburn's husband Charles stole $250,000 worth of what during the war? This is one of the first Hepburn ones I had watched, and I was immediately enthralled, even though apparently I missed the first 5 minutes or first 10 seconds because I had to go to the bathroom when someone was thrown out of the train. Not a spoiler. It's the first 10 seconds of a movie. Can't spoil the first 10 seconds of a movie. So watch the whole thing. Just heads up. Let's see. I talked for probably 10, 15 seconds-ish. So let's go. 5,
Repeat.
4. Yep. Repeat from Richie. Not a problem. In Charade, Hepburn's husband, Charles, stole $250,000 worth of what during the war? I won't say what war. Some people on here have seen matches with me and realize that I do not enjoy answering questions about war because even as a person that has learned history, I don't know history. 5, 4. Stop laughing at me, Malcolm. 2, 1. We will start with Richie. What do you got?
I just said guns.
And Jonathan.
Jewelry.
And Brian.
This guy's drugs.
And Malcolm.
I guess diamonds.
And Jeremy.
I may have misunderstood the question, but I think it's stamps.
You did misunderstand the question. He stole $250,000 worth of gold during the war, made them stamps. Changed the question up because I've heard the stamp question one too many times. Stole gold, not jewelry, gold. Final question. Who directed the film The Children's Hour with Audrey Hepburn and Shirley MacLaine?
Oh, okay.
The Children's Hour, and I might have cut out. I saw you trying to listen for that. So I will say it again. This movie is incredibly underrated. And
I like this movie a lot.
Movie is excellent.
Yeah.
I watched it, not expecting much, and then I was like, holy crap, I am enthralled.
Yeah,
Holds
no,
up
it's really
incredibly
good.
well.
Yeah.
I remember watching it last year for the first time for a match I had. I think I was playing bar with someone at the time.
That sounds right. Also, James Gardner as a younger man. Good looking dude. Dude was looking fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan, we'll start with you. What do you got?
William Wyler.
And Brian.
I put Suzu Bat.
Ooh, not a bad guess. Malcolm.
I was between William Wyler and Sidney Lumet. I ended up going Sidney Lumet.
Jeremy.
I had no idea, so I said John Huston.
Valid. And Richie.
I said Billy Wilder.
It was William Wyler. William
Okay.
Wyler. I think Billy Wilder, a lot of people think of the difference there. There you go. That was your Audrey Hepburn questions. The only thing is not Nick Cage in this entire one, and Malcolm picked it. Sadly, we will have to say goodbye to Brian and Richie. The rivalry ends here. Before going
Sorry, I'll
into
continue the tour show.
appreciate you guys being here. You can hang out backstage. I'm sure Malcolm will bring you back towards the end as we say our goodbyes to the world. Good job, guys. And here we are, our final 3 scores I have right now. I have Jonathan with a slim lead of 8 points. Jeremy, God damn it, Garth. Jeremy with 7 points, and Malcolm slightly behind with 3, but anything can happen in this. Yes.
I've seen that. War and Peace.
War and Peace is long, and it is it's hard to get through. But, you know, when you're going to watch them all, you watch them all. I feel like I'm just obvious. All right. Like my brand is way too easy. All right. Here we go. Round number 3 is the gain a point, lose a point round, which is the round I hate the most because I always lose in this one. So, but now I get to ask the questions. If you get the question right, you will gain a point. If you get the question wrong, you will lose a point. I will ask all 5 questions because I wrote them and we're not going to use them for anything else. So screw it. You're going to get them all. But at some point, someone might be mathematically in the way. We'll see what happens. As of right now, Jeremy still got 2 repeats, and Jonathan, you got all 3. Malcolm, you got 2, in case you need them. As we move, question number 1 in round 3 is Thriller. I think people are going to laugh at this one. What specific type of rare animal did Nick Cage's Frank Walsh capture in Primal? That's a lot of blank stares.
What?
Just what I was hoping for. That is
Primal?
Primal, yes. This actually is not a bad movie. It's not great, but it's not bad. I'll say, you can't look at me. I know Bill has asked questions about movies that literally barely exist. Sorry, Bill. Again, Love you. Great guy. But goddamn. Don't worry. I think after this, they all become a little more normal. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm, what do you got?
I know this is a different movie, but I put Bunny.
Yo, that's a great rare movie. Jeremy, what'd you go with?
I couldn't remember if it was one or the other. I said Jaguar.
And Jonathan.
I put iguana.
I did say specifically it's a white jaguar specifically.
Okay.
White jaguar.
I was thinking leopard instead of jaguar. Okay.
Right. But no harm, no foul. Everybody got that one wrong. Jeremy being the closest, but the little extra. That's fine. We're going to move on. Question number 2 in the realm of rom-coms. At the beginning of The Family Man, what European country was Jack traveling to where he had a year-long internship at? I will say this question was much more dickish before I tested because I just said country and could have been any of them. So someone was like, be nice. I was.
Repeat the question.
Not a problem. Question number 2 in the realm of rom-coms. At the beginning of The Family Man, what European country was Jack traveling to where he had a year-long internship at? Seems like a long time for an internship to not really get a lot of money. But hey, for a good job, you do what you got to do. Countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy, name a European country.
I said Germany.
And Jonathan.
Switzerland.
And Malcolm.
France.
And Dirty Sweet. England. England.
Oh, gotta go with the basic.
Of England.
Yeah.
All right. Moving along. We will move. Question number 3 in the realm of directors again. Something I know plenty about. Who directed Nick Cage in The Weatherman? Yes, the Weatherman tells the weather. The weather here has been horrific. And I drive through rain all day, walk through rain through the city. It's been terrible. I need the sun to come out and the warm weather to start. It's April. Let's go, people. Ridiculous. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan, lead us off.
JC Chandor?
Didn't know that was a person. Malcolm.
Oh, I thought it was him.
Mick G is a director.
Who did say that testing actually terribly?
So is Cameron Crowe.
It was shockingly Gore Verbinski.
Really?
Yes.
That's okay. No,
Caught me off guard a little bit too.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got 2 questions left. Malcolm with 0 now, but it's fine. Jonathan, you still got 5. Jeremy with 4. Still anybody's game, kind of technically.
Yes, I can still win.
You can't win, technically, but you can get like second with 2 and 0. But we'll move on. Question number... We lost one. There he is.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 4 in the realm of drama.
Okay.
Motorcycle Boy, Smokey, and Midget are all characters found in what film with Nicolas Cage in a supporting role? Promise you all these are actually
Be
movies.
dated. It has to be. Shit.
Can you repeat the question, please?
I certainly can. In the realm of drama, Motorcycle Boy, Smokey, and Midget are all characters found in what film with Nicolas Cage in a supporting role?
Between 2 of them.
Actually, very recently watched this, but I have not posted on Letterboxd in a solid month, so I got a lot to do. So you can't use that as a thought of, hey, what has he recently watched? Sorry. No cheating that way.
Let's repeat again.
Sure, why not? No, I'm not keeping track of it. Drama. Motorcycle Boy, Smokey, and Midget are all characters found in what film with Nicolas Cage in a supporting role? I'm a little upset Malcolm didn't pick. I'm actually happy Malcolm picked the same category, but Peak Cage had some peak questions, if I do say so myself. Let's count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm, what'd you guess?
I don't even know if there's a drama anymore. I put Fast Times at Richmond High.
Could be. Jeremy.
I said The Outsiders.
Oh, and Jonathan.
Peggy Sue Got Married.
Good guesses all around. Outsiders is probably the closest because it's Rumblefish, which
I erased it.
Which is almost exactly like The Outsiders. I feel like pretty good movie. Not bad. Okay, our final question of the match. Here's where we are. Malcolm, sorry. Answer the question though. Give your shot. Jonathan, if he hits it, he wins. Jeremy, if you hit it, Jonathan misses it, you win. If you both miss or both hit, Jonathan wins. It's kind of how it works. I think I said all the scenarios. There's no way to tie. Again, I don't have any extra questions. Oh, I do, technically. All right. Last one in the realm of Oscars. What was the only Oscar win for the 2002 film adaptation? Cut the tension with a knife here. You can feel it. It's intense. Love it when it comes down to the end. I feel like I'm just annoying people at this point with my talking, but sorry. You gotta live life with distractions. That's what I'm here for. To distract. Not necessarily annoy, but if it happens as well, it happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Malcolm, let's start with you. What'd you go with?
It's the only time a fictional character has won an Oscar. I put Best Original Screenplay.
And Jeremy, what'd you go with?
I thought it'd be funny, so Best Adapted Screenplay.
And Jonathan?
Best Supporting Actor for Chris Cooper.
And your winner, Jonathan Caro. It was the Best Supporting Actor. Chris Cooper was the correct answer. Well done all around. That was fun. Thank you for joining my Nick Cage Classic. Flash Aldrich just to screw with people, which worked out great. Appreciate that. We'll go around the horn here. My class wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't that.
Brian, you might have not made it into round 3, but how you feeling? Did you have fun at least?
Yeah, there are tough questions. I would say tough questions for today.
Yeah, I think for Nick Cage, I like him. Make him a little tougher. Richie, you have 2 enemies on this screen, it appears. And you made it out of the beginning of the thing, which you almost didn't. How you feel? How you feel about the match?
I actually have 3 because if you see like a bit behind the scenes in the chat, I said, "Oh, I got to study up on Con Air or Surf Ninjas." If only I knew I was on the right wavelength. It's Nicolas Cage. If only I given it. I'm like, yeah, I was onto you. I was onto you. I was in the right ballpark. I also knew because I'm a comedian. I understand misdirect. I knew it was going to be Nicolas Cage in the secret category. So I was like, oh no. So yeah, going on anyway. But you know what? I beat Brian, so I got 2 points. So that's
sort of
a good victory for me. Sort of. So yeah, sort of. I count it. So anyway, no, I had fun.
Good. That was the goal. Yeah, you did kind of call me out. You said Con Air. I'm like, crap. But Surf Ninjas did not appear today. Another time. It'll just be a whole class on Surf Ninjas. Malcolm, thank you for helping host it, or just run this whole thing since I cannot do doing the background stuff, and also joining in. But how do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I had fun. Like somehow, every time I get on Classic, I get lucky enough to pick the category. It just happened that, like, when it comes to Nick Cage movies, I don't know a lot about. It's like, well, I just knew that I was sitting kind of in the middle spot there, so I knew that if I took the second category and no one else got points, I would have still been safe. So it's kind of a bit of a strategic move on myself, and I know Richie does know at least some stuff about Nick Cage, so I didn't want to miss the chance again.
Not a bad idea, because it was a misdirect. As Richie apparently called me out. Richie, stop paying attention to me. You know me too well. Jeremy, right there all the way into the end. Missed it by just like one question somewhere in the middle there, but it was a solid showing.
Yeah.
How you feel? Did you have fun?
I feel good. I feel like I know a lot more about Audrey Hepburn than I thought I did.
Yeah, that's
So I was almost there for almost all of them. So I'll take it, man. I'll take another second. You know.
Hey, there are a lot of people out there that get a lot of seconds, but hey, still second. You might not get the win, but still solid. I was impressed with your Hepburn knowledge. Made me feel nice. Our winner, Jonathan, solid showing all the way around. Jeremy had you going all the way to the end, but you're able to pull it out with the Oscars question. How you feel?
Pretty good. I need to study a little carefully on those Cage and Hepburn films, and as I adore both of them. All of them played really well, including Jeremy, who had me on the ropes. I thought that wait until dark question really put the nail in the coffin there because I forgot about that doll in the movie because I was heavily focused on that kitchen. It was right there in the movie. But overall, played pretty well. First one of the year. This was a very fun match. And thanks, Anthony, for writing the questions today. It's fun.
Right. Yeah, I'm glad everyone had fun. I appreciate everyone just sticking through with the Nick Cage Classic because screw it, I like Nick Cage. I had fun writing these questions. I had fun hosting. Malcolm, thank you for letting me do this, and Ruth, thank you for letting me do this. Malcolm, is there anything else you need to say before we do the sign-off stuff?
No, there was really nothing else left to say.
Cool, perfect. Look for the sign up for next week's classic, which is probably not going to be all about one actor. It'll probably be more of a random one, so enjoy that. Good job, everybody here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your weekend. And Malcolm, hit the end button whenever you feel like you want to.